Bring that ass so big. Bend it over, girl. Pour it on my dick. I see you twerk, twerk. Make that ass clap. Make it talk to me. Make that ass clap. I know what you want. Want me to throw this on? You better put it on me like you try to give me some. Penny in my cup. You know we lit. I'm shaking ass in my session cause we want that ass. Fat, 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 fat,
you know I'm from the hood. Ask for a fan, pussy real good. You can look, but you can't touch. Show me a couple of racks, then I might let you fuck. You say, yo, I ain't tryna flex. I'ma pay little bitch, but I still wanna check. Two face, ten white for the mouth slick. Roll a dice, take a chance. Off big. Empty, but I got a little ass with it. My shit real, ain't no fake ass. Up and down, I could make this ass. You need it tight, so you know it's gon' snap. That bitch in my back, I know you like it like that.
Bitch that look like Trina. Bitch that look like Serena. See a hot girl from the city. Bitch that act like a rich. Flued out, bitch might get flued out. Flued out, bitch might get flued out. Fat boy in the cut with them shoes out. Big belly hot boy ain't cool out. 400 in the air, let it fall. Slip and slide in this bitch we ball. You can't get shit from me. You ain't finna get nigga, bitch, straight for me. Now bitch go split for me. Back it up, bitch, grind on the dick for me. Bitch go to work for me. She might fuck around and get a
Good.
Y'all not gonna start.
Welcome everyone and welcome to King Talk Miami, where no holes are barred, no holes are barred, and no holes are barred.
Y'all understand?
Okay? So
He looks confused.
no holes, so that means you can't plead the fifth.
No pleading the fifth on.
Ain't no pleading the fifth.
You gotta tell us the whole
I'm
truth.
just here to be an ornament.
Oh, no.
I
didn't know.
I'm here to be an ornament. I'm here to be an ornament on a tree.
No. This is King Talk Miami. Or what?
I didn't. We here to be a ornament.
A ornament, right? She set herself up for that, right?
The lie. I
I
just came here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all I interview. I'm just coming with her.
No.
And no holes are barred. So for women, you gotta use all your holes. You gonna get it? You don't know what holes women be using?
Yes, I understand.
All three of them.
All three of them.
Right. And for men, you gotta be willing to penetrate all three of them. And
Tree. All three of mine.
and no holes.
Listen to me?
No holes are barred. So everybody is welcome.
Are welcome.
All the whores are welcome.
All whores.
Everybody
Everybody
is welcome.
Every type of whore. Every willing whore.
We don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome.
From the Saint whores to the hopeless whores.
Yeah.
That's why
To the walking on the street hoes.
The proud whores.
Okay?
Yes. I'm sure by now we've all heard the female officer who was convicted of killing the what's his name? Botham Jean.
Bottom G.
In his own house.
Eating ice cream.
Eating ice cream in his own house.
And she only got 10 years.
and she
Oh,
only
you
got
didn't
the
see
lady.
Yo,
the
but
police officer
I mean,
went to the wrong apartment, right?
she,
Yeah.
she. I mean, you know, in a sense, I'm grateful that she got more than the minimum, which was 5 years. So, but let's just rewind. I don't understand like how you enter somewhere and you don't. I could be blindfolded, and they could open my door of my apartment. They could open Kima's door. They could open my friend Cassia's door, and I would instantly know whose apartment I'm in, even blindfolded, because like everybody's
Set up
house has
different.
a certain smell. Like, and I'm not saying anything stinks. I'm just saying like Jesus Christ, like what?
Well, they said that she was arguing. So she was the mistress of her
Partner.
partner who's married, and they were having some sort of exchange that was exciting.
But I could understand that because I mean I never walked into like a wrong apartment, but I don't walk to the wrong car and like yo like.
I done did that.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a car
done
though.
that.
But then after a while
But
I'm
I
like
thought
yo this
you
is not my
realized,
car.
yeah.
But
But
so
you-
when you
But they
Right.
said she was off duty, right?
Yeah,
when she had just got off from
Okay, so how
supposedly
did
doing
she
a double
enter?
shift.
How did
the
His door was open.
It's a nice neighborhood. Police officers stay there.
But
So
who
she
was
just
wrong?
walked
He's an accountant.
I think he was wrong for leaving the door open. But she definitely
You know how sad that is to say
To say that he was
you
wrong for leaving
leaving
his
your
door open.
open.
Doing
To
his
say that he
job.
was.
right?
You
Not
know,
to say
That's
that
his
he
house,
was
right?
That's his house.
That's his
comfortable in
house, but why would you leave your door open? That's like me leaving my purse
It's not
on the
easy.
side of my thing and saying,
No, but-
I think the thing is that we're from Miami,
Well, you
where
should.
people come on your porch and steal your mail. So we have this sense that we're not gonna leave
Okay,
anything
so
open.
I
But we
know-
kind of be in the same mindset that he was in. It
I'm
was
not
probably
s-
really a nice place.
I know I'm not gonna say I just stay
But
there,
bad
I
things
know
happen
about
even in nice
se-
places. I wouldn't
Exactly.
leave my unless by mistake. Because
No,
we all forget.
Right.
listen.
by mistake.
But
right
if-
now,
I'm not
everybody,
leaving my door open.
y'all live such a fearful life. I'm telling you.
I'm not leaving
If
shit
you
open.
go, like if we go right now to, there's some condos where they have those, because it's not easy to get into those fob keys. It's not easy to get in that condo. So there's
but
some
somebody
condos.
still can't get in there.
There's like I said, you live a fearful life. When you live in those type of areas, those doors don't lock like that. I promise you
that's
right
where-
now, if we go into Golden Isle, real Golden Isle, those doors aren't locked.
That's where the weirdos live. I'm
But
sorry.
but obviously, but I'm just
No,
telling.
I guess I
that's
was
not
raised
weird.
different because doors get locked.
Yeah, when you raising the God.
But when she got there, because they said there was a big red rug in the front, I'm trying to see like was the rug like
I don't think
outside
she
the
saw the
door
I
or like
Think
was
about
the
it.
hallway dark? Like
she
how
she was so excited from this phone call. Whatever went on, this phone call, so excited she walked the whole extra stairs. Case.
Okay, I
She
done
was
did that
already
before.
up. But that's what I'm saying.
she
She
no, but
already
she parked on the wrong floor.
She was already.
She was on that phone.
She was on that phone. She was
Distracted.
already heated and distracted.
And they said after
And
even
then
after
when
she
she
shot
opened
him,
the door-
she texted the officer.
She-
Even after she shot him.
yeah, she
She
opened the
texted him?
door.
She texted the officer
She
to tell
opened the
him
door,
I guess what
he-
she had done.
She opened the door heated.
She tried to do a deep. Child, please.
She opened the door heated to see a nigga sitting eating ice cream on the couch.
And I guess they had the same color couch.
No, well,
Exactly.
you just seen a nigga. You already heated.
I'm sorry, 10
That's
years.
I'm not.
is not enough
I'm not
punishment.
describing it as like as an excuse. I'm just showing you like once
Yeah.
people were in that motion, y'all seen people so
And then
upset.
his brother
and fight
have
their
such a
homeboy.
forgiving heart. I want that heart.
He's autistic.
I said
Oh,
he.
so he was
I don't know why he
special.
took the stand.
Okay,
I don't
let
know
me-
why they let that boy on the stand.
Exactly. You know why they let that boy on the
I
stand.
said he looked like
They
he
gonna
something
play.
was wrong a little bit.
But I had an incident. I was out of town. I was on the phone. I actually drove into the wrong hotel. I walked all the way in the hotel. But then when I realized, bitch, I'm in the wrong hotel.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But you probably you might
I mean,
have been talking.
I'm on the phone. I was a little tipsy. I'm on the phone. I'm parking the phone. Like, damn, the parking lot a little funny.
But
Boom, boom, boom. I go in like, damn, move
But
it.
she was.
You
But
don't
even with
realize.
that,
They
even
believe
with that,
it.
you're in an unfamiliar place.
Right.
Plus you're tipsy.
So I'm not worried about. I'm past her getting into the place where she off the bed. It's just you shot somebody eating ice cream. Like how
Right.
aggressive somebody
What it
can
had
be.
to be.
She could ask
Before you-
questions. What you
yeah.
doing in my place? And he
Like,
was like,
what the hell you doing? I
In
even
my
understand you pulling your weapon.
Yeah.
But
And
What
they said
happened to
her?
she drew her weapon before she even pushed the door open. Because when she got there, she was like, "Well, why my door is locked?"
I mean that she's been trained. Open door, draw your weapon. You enter.
Trained to go in there, you don't know who, and there could have been 10 armed people, and you go in there with your
trained
one little
to-
gun.
And then
Oh,
it's so
your-
much of a
your
good
weapon.
neighborhood, you draw your weapon before you even get inside.
I
Exactly.
don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Once you've been trained to draw your weapon, that's draw your weapon. Oh, so I actually had this conversation teaching in my class. Everybody think that we solve problems from bottom up. We always solve problems from extreme down. That's how we solve problems. That's just a, so. Guess what? Police officers, they've been trained. Soon you see something, draw your weapon.
That's the wrong training. I think they all got.
It's
the
the
wrong
proper
training.
training. Her problem
No, I
is
Well,
think
it's
it's
she
called
didn't continue.
training.
She didn't
Even-
continue on with the training.
No,
The
I
next
think,
step is to make yourself audible and ask. If she would have
They
pulled
said
her
she
weapon
had just
and
did
had
like
him
some
lay
type
on
of
the floor
training.
or put your hands up like she supposed to, if you had your weapon. Not only she had a gun, she had her handcuffs. So she didn't plan on
Yeah.
taking somebody. It's a burglary. Like, hey, if she would have handcuffed and arrested the man bad, we would have been joking about it more than it been sad. You know, like, look at this idiot here. But she didn't complete her. She didn't complete the complete.
Right.
She didn't do how she was trained. She did it to a part, then it changed.
Right.
So why did it change? I know not from eating no damn ice cream.
And she pulled her weapon from the door. Okay, so I guess the door didn't have a different number on it. Because don't the numbers go up? Like if you're on the 4th floor, it's 412. If you're on the 5th floor, it's 512. If you're on the 6th floor, it's
She already
612.
walked all the way to the apartment, so she already ain't paying. You know she wasn't paying attention to the floor numbers.
But you see,
Once she made it to the
that's
wrong
what's
floor.
even crazy. Like, okay, you noticed that the door was open. To me, I would jump back and be like, okay, is this the right number? Like,
that's what I'm
She didn't
saying.
have
When
no
you pull
remorse
your gun
either to
out,
me because the 911 call, all she kept saying is she's gonna lose her job. Like she didn't say, "Oh my God, I just
Oh no,
hurt somebody."
well the text messages that came out for her sentencing is she didn't care for black people, and that's
and
what
that's
really
why they
happened.
gave her ass the
But
dough.
That's what
And that's
really
why she
happened.
shouldn't have got no
Yeah.
She
2 years.
did everything, but when she saw a nigga in her
Mhm.
house, she shot him.
yeah.
She didn't wanna hear
But
his
that's
house
her co-worker, right?
Huh?
That's her co-worker she shot? Was
No, just a neighbor.
A neighbor. Oh, okay. But I'm quite sure she seen him around. Everybody knows the black guy that lives in her apartment. They don't need the motherfucker be there. Because they nosy and they always...
Because he's a
Right.
Right.
How aggressive
Did you
can
see the
be
black
like-
guy? How did he get here?
But
You know,
I
and they
can't
would
say
say
that
that they
also
selling
because
drugs.
Dallas is very black, as much as people don't think.
Yeah,
it is.
Dallas
Yes,
is
it
lit.
is.
Hmm?
Dallas has a lot of black
It's very
people.
black.
Like,
That's why that's where you remember the meme that was going around, the 18 women black judges.
Yeah.
That was Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So
Because they dominate in...
they dominate. It's a lot of black attorneys, black professionals in Dallas right now. So I can't even say that. I don't know. It may have you. I said the same thing originally,
Right.
but then when I realized, damn, Dallas got.
I
a
know they're
lot
pushing this propaganda by putting an autistic boy on the stand.
Right.
That
Now
I didn't
that one-
understand.
That don't make no sense.
I'm not trying to say nothing about nobody, so let me just not say nothing.
No,
I
but...
didn't
And
say
you might as well
I
say it
was
at this point.
I was
No,
catching
if
fire.
No, you know, when I saw him up there and he was
something...
and he was talking, I was like, damn, he has a forgiving heart, but it looked like something ain't right. Like,
Exactly. And they know
'Cause
something was
I
right.
said,
They
for
was
you to go
dead ass
live.
wrong.
Why you in live?
I'm live on King
Oh.
Talk.
She's live on King Talk.
I was like, he has a forgiving heart. I want a heart like that. Like,
Well, there you go. All you have to do is be
and her, I wouldn't trust him if I was her. Like, his whole speech, I would have been like, no, I don't want to hug. Stay where you at. I'm glad you forgive me, but I wouldn't have trusted him.
And in the end of the hug, it did seem pretty awkward. It was just too long, too drawn out. It was just whatever.
I didn't see it, but...
But everybody was comforting
Yeah,
her. The
yeah.
judge, one of the deputies.
But you know what? I went to school for criminal justice, and they stick together. They see no wrong in what they do. They're like basically a gang. So that's why they were sad, because one of their people has got some time, which ain't shit, for killing someone.
10 years, right? Because she'll do what?
And they stick together. Trust
Is
me.
it
they
like
do.
a 85% or is it less than that?
It's feds that do 85%. It's not like regular jail. Less than that. No.
It's day for day, sweetheart. There ain't no 85%.
So what? How much time do you think she'll do?
85%.
Okay.
I don't know. Florida State does 85%.
Okay.
Texas, from my understanding, dealing with sentencing, she could be paroled in 3 days if they really wanted to. So
Yeah, they could put some stuff like, oh, she's probably non-threatening.
Parole.
but I don't
or
think she's going to get paroled in 3
overpopulation.
days because they don't need
The backlash.
the backlash. She's going to do a little bit of time.
I would
But
have-
it ain't
She
going to be
probably
no
gonna do
10
3
years.
years.
Oh.
Maybe 2, maybe 8.
But you want me to be honest? We also
Be
said
honest.
Dallas.
No holds are barred.
Dallas is black, so she might not make it out them 3 years.
She got 10.
She might
That
not
ain't
make it.
nothing
Y'all,
for a murder.
everybody thinking 10 is not long enough. She might not.
10
She
not
might
long
not
enough.
be the plan when
Yeah.
she get in there. 'Cause
How you
boy,
get the
them-
same amount of time somebody get for slanging drugs?
No, she didn't get the same amount of time because they get moved in that.
Exactly.
You know what's so funny? TK got 55 years for basically the same type of charge.
Someone was saying that they've seen people get 5 years for like habitual driving offenses.
Exactly.
So how do you give somebody like that?
Oh no!
for-
Now she's in Texas. So
She sentenced
Texas,
already? They sentenced already?
Texas has
They
that.
sentenced her today.
Yeah,
That whole shit got
Texas.
life.
Texas. Oh no, she would have got life in Florida. That's mandatory. You start at life. Ain't no 5 years.
She should have got life.
5 to 99, they could at least met somewhere half. Like the family was looking for like a year for each year he was alive, and he was 26 at least. I could understand the 26.
No, I
But the
honestly would
10?
have went with
Come
25.
on,
It would have
man.
been like, okay.
Right.
But I-
Because you gonna be dead by then, or old as
Well,
hell.
she
Some
won't be
people
dead,
do have a
but-
forgiving
No,
heart
she
because
don't.
I used to talk to this guy
That's true.
when he
How
was
old
16
was she?
years old. He ended up killing a lady, and when he was sentenced, I think 40 years in prison at the age of 16, the lady's husband got up in court and he said that he think that was a harsh sentence for him at
And then they
such a
let-
young age. So I could understand some people do have that kind of heart, but I just don't have that kind of heart. I'm
She's
sorry.
31. That ain't enough time.
Right, because she would have been 50 and rich.
She's
She'll be
31.
at 50.
She need to. Matter of fact,
Coming out with
I was
41.
saying 25. She need about 35.
She gonna,
She
come
gonna be
on
home
way
and she gonna have a
before-
She gonna come out way
family.
before
her
40.
Listen,
family.
they gonna saw her.
Then
both
she's
of them
gonna
get
If-
sign a
paid.
contract
That's
with
another
somebody
thing.
to
Y'all
make
got
the
to
movie
remember,
a
police
lifetime.
officers don't do well in prison.
Yeah, that too. You know,
Child,
she might
they gonna
get her
protect her.
ass beat the first
Nah,
night.
ain't no protecting her. Trust me on that one.
Well, I feel like I don't forget what the hell I said.
Okay, well.
They'll protect 6ix9ine before they protect her.
On
They
a,
make more money
on
than
a
6ix9ine.
brighter note,
Uh-huh.
Too Short became a father at 53 years old.
So
That's
Too
his
Short
first
never had no
child?
kids?
That's his first
That
child.
I don't believe. I
You
think.
sure?
He
I
got
think
that
That's what
right.
they
He
said.
just ain't
The baby
telling
was
me.
born in December last year, 2018, and he
Wow.
didn't come out until now. 'Cause he was trying to shield her from the world, like kind of
Yeah,
like
he
Drake.
got more
Like
kids.
Drake.
I can understand him shielding her from the world.
He said his first
He
53.
done went out here.
Well, I mean, you know.
ran
Men
through
is
these
liars.
bitches.
He
All these
lying.
girls Too Short.
He got a daughter, so the kind of music he made.
Men are liars. He got kids.
You think
bitch,
so?
You just don't know about them kids. Some women have their kids.
White men gotta be alive.
Cause y'all
You don't
lie.
think he would embrace fatherhood? Like,
No, niggas ain't attached to no kids.
The
They will
stats
leave
don't
your
say that
ass
though.
over
You
the-
know that?
Huh?
The stats don't say that.
Well,
Black men are 85% more involved in their children's life than any other race.
really?
Yes.
Take that back.
Yeah, apologize to those black
And
I
that's
ain't
a
say
stat.
black. I didn't even say a race. I said men
I
in
don't
general.
care about the rest of
Men
the
will
races.
leave your ass high and dry and have 50 kids to be living their best life.
You
It's
know.
kind. I have to agree. It's kind of hard to believe. Too Short went all this time out.
We don't, nobody putting
I'ma
a kid
check
on
out
him.
Yeah.
Not even a fake kid. Like,
Fake
ain't
kid.
nobody give him a
He's supposed to
jacket.
have a whole kid out here.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. The type of lifestyle he supposedly
right. Not even a
But
ready
we could
man.
be
Like,
wrong. He probably
you know.
strapped up. You never
did.
know.
Or he probably just did this for show. Lived and his life has been much more simpler than we think it is.
That's my favorite word.
Maybe that's why he had no kids.
He probably
And I
did
was
do
reading about this
protection.
the
You never
story,
know.
the little girl with the dress that was going to that private school, and she said the three white boys
That
pinned
came
her
out.
down,
That came out to be fake
and beat
later.
her up, and cut her dress or cut one of her dresses. Some of her
They
dress.
didn't do it.
No.
She was lying.
She said she came out and said she was like.
And I think she should be expelled from that school.
I don't think so.
I think
Why?
so. She lied.
They
Look,
lied on us. Bitch, we need to get them back. Lie on them.
listen, she had a whole community behind her.
Listen,
Like she stirred up.
white people kidnapped us from a country and then now charging us $99 on Ancestry.com to tell us where
Where we come from.
Right.
So you think it's
You
okay
think I give
for a
a
kid
damn?
to do something like
Kids
that? How old
lie.
is she?
They-
How old
Kids
was
lie. They
she?
have
So-
wrong
12.
lie on
But
all
this is the issue. This
I
is the
think
only
she
thing I
lied.
say.
Somebody
Are we
behind
gonna
them.
punish her so severely if no one else got hurt?
Right.
They didn't arrest no one. They didn't suspend no one.
Exactly.
It's like-
That would have been our boys. They would have had them. Locked them up,
They
all
would have
that.
fingerprinted
They
them.
deserve to get lied on.
They
They
got
need to
six,
be
they got black
here.
6-year-olds they were fingerprinting last week.
Yeah.
Two
Two.
She, if that would have been my
Two.
school,
That
she would
was
have had to go.
Black 6-year-old.
Exactly.
If that would have been
The
my school, she
punishments
would
are
have had to go.
different for different races, though. You know how much they lied on us?
She stirred all that up at people's school. They
But
should
they
be
done
all right.
stirred a bunch of
There's
stuff
other
up,
shit
too.
that gets stirred up. That's minor.
As the I don't know who owns the school. I know it's a private school, but
Oh,
as the,
well.
I'm not saying for her not to get punished, but when you talking about expelling someone,
yeah, let her
Yeah.
find another school to go to.
I'm pretty sure that her parents
They gonna transfer
embarrassing
her
of where they
anyway,
would
yeah.
want to transfer out of the school. So there's no need for them to expel her when.
They lied on us,
Yeah.
shit. We could lie on them. They
Anything
deserve
else,
it. They
Listen,
deserve
I watched
it.
the interview with Malik Yoba when he
he stormed out,
he was ready to fight.
yeah, he was like.
He
felt
was
like he
very
was
upset. The man was accusing him, I guess, of having
He
sex with like an
actually
underage transgender 13-year-old. He didn't like that
Oh.
question. He wanted the tape. He was like, I need these tapes
I
out of
need-
this camera
yeah.
right now.
I
They were
need
like,
these
we cannot
cards, I
give
need
it
these
to
SD
you.
Cards. Yeah.
I watched the whole interview and I was like, OMG. That was,
It was terrible.
I don't know, like maybe the allegations aren't true, but if the man is coming out and he's saying this is what I like I like trans women.
No,
Like, why
he's
are
not
you-
coming out,
He's
and
not
that's
coming
full of
out
shit.
saying
He's
that.
not coming out.
In
In
the
the
He's not
interview,
saying-
he said
the guy who
from
he
he
said,
was-
I'm attracted,
The
but
actor, he
I'm not gay.
the
And then,
actor.
so now, yes.
Malik Yoba, yeah.
So now
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't ask you now, because I come from a school that's much simpler. Either you suck dick or you don't.
2 sets of people in the world.
So now that's the question I'm gonna ask: do you suck dick or you don't suck dick?
I feel like a lot of me are undercover.
But he said he been attracted to.
And that may be true. So that's why I say, do you suck dick or don't you suck dick? That's the only
well, maybe
thing.
that's the question he should have. Maybe
But
that's the
see,
question he should have asked.
They would say I would be that would be disrespectful. I don't think it's disrespectful.
That's
gotta be
straightforward.
straight to the point.
Because it gonna get. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let you skate around trying to. Do you suck dick
Muddy
or
the
don't
water.
you?
Just come on straight and be like, yo, you got 2 sets of people in the world. Those who suck dick
and
and those who
don't.
do get sucked.
OMG.
Which one are
Which
you?
one
He
are
was
you?
very upset about the questions, and he wanted that interview to end, and he wanted to film from that
Yeah.
interview, and he was not having it.
Ain't
And
happening.
still, it was still released to the public.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
I really.
Do
at
y'all
one
watch
point-
the show Pose?
Pole.
Pose. It's about transgender and their community. Y'all should watch it. Y'all will get a better understanding of it. Because it's a lot of like straight men that do mess with transgenders, but they're embarrassed about it. So this is why they get killed. You know what I'm saying? The transgender women.
Mhm.
Because if they come out, the guy don't want to be embarrassed. These are businessmen,
Right.
family men, married men.
I'ma just be
You
it's-
see,
honest
like
with
Young
you.
Buck.
Um,
You saw what happened.
It's been the conversation that Malik Gilbert, like,
well, they
like
say
boys.
all of them up there, so I don't know. They say that's just a thing when you really,
no,
really,
there's some that get
That's
extra.
the thing when you
extra-
really
there's an
rich.
extra
Hey, every
conversation.
time like I watch like guys like having sex with other guys, like the video that me and you saw with the guy, like they be doing some grunting noises. Like, what is it about a man's booty hole that's so sweet to you that you about the like what is it about a man's mouth that make you
You know,
because
but from coming from I've actually asked a guy, those exact same questions. Someone who has been,
You ended.
and I was like, "What's the difference? Like, what's the difference for you? Like, what is with the attraction?" And he said to me, "The difference is that when women suck your dick, it's more sensual. It's more like, and then when a guy sucks your dick, it's more aggressive and
I was
harder."
gonna say that. Them transgenders, they
And
get loose.
that's the difference. That's
That's
But
So
I
you
had
have-
a booty
hold
hole.
on, hold on. So you have a friend that's dabbling in both.
But I believe what she said.
Something like that.
I second that. They more wild. They
So
be
what he
ready.
said about the booty hole part?
The booty hole, I have no idea.
Cause I have a booty hole too.
Yeah, but I was asking about what's the difference in like the way people like. I was like, we all suck dick. Like women have booty holes too. Blah blah blah. And then he said,
So we
it's
gotta do
just
it a little
different.
harder.
Yeah. He was
So
like,
we don't lose
men
our
are
niggas
more,
to niggas.
men are more aggressive. with it.
Shit now.
I don't know. I could believe that, but also it's like you have to be attracted to that other person, right?
That too.
Physical. So
Yeah,
it's like
there
what's
must be
physically
some type
about
of
that.
attraction.
That's why I
yeah.
never understood why people mess with transgenders and they still have a dingling. It's just like she look like a woman, but she got a dick. Don't get it.
That's why I say
It doesn't
it's
make
simple. Either you suck dick or you don't.
You might feel a little better because she got a wig on.
Well, I'm a, and then from here on out, I'm sucking dick hard as fuck with all my life,
all your jaws.
all
like,
my might. It's finna be. I'm gonna be right here walking around like for no reason. Y'all gonna be like, "What's wrong?" Be like, "This shit locked up,
you gotta get locked jaw in it.
girl." Cause boy, I
You should suck a dick tonight.
I wish if I had somebody dick to suck.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Trevor.
I mean, you know, Trevor, he's under the weather. He's recuperating from a couple of injuries. He got beat up. And
Any other hot topics? Petty, Tika?
no, some high school student, he was crowned with
Oh yeah, they did one of
the what was it?
a boy got crowned
As
homecoming
queen?
queen.
Wow.
Royalty, homecoming royalty. They didn't
Oh,
call
yeah.
it.
Okay,
queen.
so I thought they have a king and a queen. So what? The school only has one now, so it's royalty. Like,
I don't know, but it's shenanigans.
I think they shouldn't do it like that because sometimes most of the gay boys win homecoming king anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
he could go with. I don't think they.
No,
should
he
have.
wanted to wear a dress.
Mhm.
Oh, he's wearing a dress.
He
He's
wore a
wearing a
dress,
dress and
a long gown. Mm-hmm.
On that note, I don't know.
his daddy must
I
be
just
really
don't
proud.
know. It's just all type of things that
I don't have anything against nobody, like sexuality, whatever they choose to do with. Just don't bring it into the schools. Like kids are so like gullible and they get easily confused and
So technically, you should be saying that, right? Because they say that you're inferring that that lifestyle is wrong.
no, I'm not saying it's wrong, but like I don't like your son go to a school and they got a homecoming royalty. Like
What you know you crying? That's not.
it's nothing
So
wrong
I
with
remember
it.
my daughter going to graduation. This is what pissed me off about the graduation, and I was like, "Damn, this is fucked up. This is the worst thing." Fuck the little homosexual getting up there and getting wearing a dress. That's
Oh, he
life
wore a
at
dress.
this point.
Yeah,
You're gonna see them.
you're gonna see that.
You're gonna
everywhere.
see them,
Yeah.
right? The thing I thought that was jacked up about the school system that they changed is there's no valedictorian, no salutatorian.
They changed that,
Yes,
Why?
you're not allowed to have valedictorians
but they
Yes,
having homecoming
Why?
royalties.
because they said that hurts, that embarrasses the other children that
No,
cannot
it
be.
doesn't.
Oh, are they
Why?
embarrassed? Like,
It-
I don't know.
You
There's
did
no more
good or you did
valedictorian. There's
bad.
no more salutatorian.
but
So what
but
about
you have
magna cum
royalty.
laude? Cum laude.
You can do that
Because they
because
have
that's
it
a
in
group.
group.
That's a group.
So it's 10%, but
Yeah.
that one person who made the highest GPA does not get
Deserve
awarded.
recognition.
I think that's not.
BS.
I just feel like that's not right.
I don't know what's
That-
coming on.
I'm more worried about that being changed than, like I said, the little homosexual.
I'm glad I
dress.
graduated in what
Yeah.
1997.
Damn.
Because baby, these 2019, 2020 kids, baby,
Too much confusion.
right?
No,
Well,
I
just
think
for
they
my
just
degree.
basically just opening everything up to just be open. I mean, I don't think you should beat up a gay person. I don't. Because what they do behind closed doors is their business. But
But you do believe they should beat up a straight person.
nobody
that's
beats up a
fucked
straight
up.
person for being straight.
Nobody ain't protecting the rights of straights.
Nobody
Right.
beats up a
Why
straight
is that?
person for being
Why y'all
straight.
ain't
Yeah, that's
protecting
Who
my
don't?
rights?
Who just so if a straight?
I
Let me tell
just
you
seen
something.
somebody
If a
get
straight
their ass
person
whooped.
walking down the
You've
street,
never seen a straight person get their ass whooped.
yes, but it's more
That happen every
likely
day.
for.
Every
But not,
day.
but not for being
Nobody-
straight though.
Listen,
Not
it's
for
more
being
likely,
straight.
right?
Yeah,
If you
because
see a
the
man with a
girlfriend
wig
or
on,
boyfriend
a
probably beat
nigga
you
will
up.
just say, "Pussy ass nigga, pop, pop, pop," because he got on the wig. Like he didn't even do shit. He just walking. You dead ass wrong
I
for that.
see some niggas just
Punk ass
because
nigga, pop, pop,
I
pop.
see some niggas with some fresh ass J's. Oh, punk ass niggas and get his ass whooped straight.
Right, but it's more common. They have to protect themselves.
Why
These
is it
people-
more common?
Because
You don't think straight people get attacked every day?
yes, they get
More
attacked
common.
every day, but gay people get attacked more than straight people.
No,
But
no.
what
No,
I think what she's trying to say that gay people get attacked for being
being
gay.
for being gay.
That's what you're trying to say.
I get attacked for doing a lot of straight shit. So,
Really?
Like what? Just
No.
walking.
Yeah, like
Just
driving
walking.
down the street
If I'm
and some
cool
person
and I
show
wanna
me stick
just-
it up.
I'm.
I
That's
mean,
an
you
attack.
gotta remember.
That's an attack. That's a straight
But
lifestyle.
okay, well, gay people have to deal with it twice because they got to
Twice
deal with it
as hard.
like that, and then they got to deal
No,
with
they
it because
don't.
they
Nobody
are.
wanted. Listen, let me tell y'all the truth. Before, when it was brand new, yes, gay people used to really go around and go.
And
But
get
now,
beat up.
Like
you
just
know what
like-
happened? There's Pilates and CrossFit. Niggas ain't trying to lose to no punk.
Right.
So
These and they be in the gym a lot.
they be in the gym.
No, they be in the gym.
And guys
No.
gotta remember they are still men too.
No,
Exactly.
but
Right.
they gym rats. Cause I went to the
So
club on South
I
Beach.
don't know no dudes. And
But
it's
you
not
know-
even a cool thing. Like you don't want to have that interaction because another thing is if somebody see you fight with a homosexual, right?
They gonna be like, why you not here?
Exactly.
But
so
no, they
it's
not
not the
really.
same thing no more.
I still feel like they still get
No.
attacked. I do. I mean, I do.
No.
They still get attacked. They still get
Oh,
killed. Go
Not
look
no
at the
more, though.
statistics.
Back in the days.
The
it was-
trans-
Back in the days, it was
Back in
real
the days,
bad.
it was
Go
worse.
look
Right
at
now,
the
niggas
statistics.
Because
don't give a
I
damn. Like,
remember
yo,
being a
you stay in
kid.
your lane,
Yeah,
that's-
I
yeah,
say
you
my-
But they
That's
still
what I'm
get
saying.
attacked.
I
They
grew up
even
in the
get killed.
Caribbean, and I remember being a kid, and I would hear my dad and his friends talk about when they were kids how they would beat up such and such because he was sissy.
No, they ain't doing that.
Like
now.
they're not doing that
They
anymore.
doing that now. They be following them.
Yeah.
Them homosexuals got all the followers on IG.
Right. And they got
And
the
we
sweat.
all laugh. And they got the sweat, man.
Let me stop.
And
Let
they
me
got
stop.
the sweat, man.
I don't know. They got it. You gotta ask them.
That's what I just seen the picture. They said somebody asked, "Hey, I'm trying to find the sweat." They say you got to go
Go.
over there.
Yes, I saw that one too.
They got all the sweat.
All right, so on to
Oh.
more eventful matters. Tonight's topic of convo, we're gonna discuss how to be more dominant, and I did it more from like a female's perspective. Do you like your women dominant? Oh,
Let them
before
introduce themselves
let's
first.
I'm sorry. Let's have our guests introduce themselves.
We was already talking.
I know we got into it so quickly. So go ahead, introduce yourself to our audience. Let them know what you have going on, where they could find you, your social medias,
I go
etc.
by the name Titus Vincent. I just dropped a new project called Fun Time. It's every platform. I got the hottest single right now on the street in the club, featuring J Diva, my Smith, produced by M.I. Shooter, my brother. We're doing everything ourselves, mix, master, beats, whatever it is, we're doing ourselves. So
Right.
I'm here at
You
King
don't
Talk
know,
Radio, you know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
a verse from him for a long time ago. One
Yeah.
day I'm gonna just throw it on something.
We've been out here doing our thing. You feel me?
For a
For a
while.
long time.
Yeah.
That verse from 2011.
We've been out here grinding.
Mm-hmm.
So now the spotlight is starting.
And you miss J Diva?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Jay Diva. I'm a Miami artist. I dance, I rap, I sing, I cook, I clean.
You don't know how to cook.
I do know how to
Oh,
cook.
that's
I
fucked
do.
up.
I don't know how to cook everything.
And you out here,
I don't know how to cook everything.
and you talking about they,
Flex like that.
yeah,
Like,
like,
I don't know how to cook everything,
No,
but
yeah.
exactly.
Look,
That's
um,
painful.
Not
too.
cooking eggs
I'm
and
like
hot
the-
dog.
They call me J Diva, aka J Beyonce, because you know I got it all. You know, I can dance, everything. From Miami, independent artist, working up, linking up with the peoples and everybody. You know, we on our way to the south. But yeah, that's about it. What else y'all want to hear?
You want to know if you know how to cook?
Cook. I know how to cook certain things.
What? Hot dogs and eggs?
No, I only eat that.
Noodles?
No.
What?
Pasta, shrimp, fish.
Not shrimp Alfredo.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Steak. I know how to cook steak. I know how to cook chicken. I just learned how to cook rice 2 weeks ago.
You just
No,
not.
no.
You ain't got to worry about me coming to eat at your house.
That rice
Just
be
learned how to cook
good.
rice in 2 weeks ago?
My rice be good. I had done laid down from the cooking world because you know I run a business. Oh, I also run a business. I'm a dance instructor. I'm a dance teacher. I teach ballet, liturgical, modern jazz, and hip hop
Wow.
to girls ages 3 to 17.
Nice.
That's what I do in the daytime.
Shout
I
out.
love it.
Shout out to
But
office.
shit, I be hungry.
Grind mode.
You know how to
So-
cook rice in 2 weeks? You don't know how to cook.
Mr. Titus Vincent. So, do you like a woman to be more dominant with you?
Or do you?
Or
Are
do
you?
are
Are
you
you?
or are you the dominant partner?
He
I
dominant.
think most men
Oh,
are gonna say
I
dominant.
don't go with
I'm
Titus,
really-
but I know Titus for a long time. That nigga will curse you out.
Petty. What's your thoughts on
He
that?
like dominant.
On this one.
On this or what just transpired?
I don't go with Titus, but
But
I'm just saying, I know how he. I
Nah,
know
we
his
know each other for a
personality.
long
We know
time,
each other
man.
going on what 10,
Yeah.
10 years. We know each other for a long time.
so
He
I
got
know
Again,
some people I know.
the question
Some
still
young
remains.
ladies I know for 10 years.
Okay, well,
I
are you?
answered this
Are
question, but
you?
he took too long.
All right, baby. So, are you dominant?
I'm very dominant on certain things. I'm
Mhm.
dominant
You done
as far
answered both
as
questions.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
So, what about in the bedroom?
in the bedroom. No, I want you to come on to me. You know what? I don't say I'm dominant. I'm lying. Because if I want to talk to a guy, I can't just walk up to a guy and ask him for his number. No. He gotta want me. He gotta holler at me. But I know, how to
So
make
to
him
flirt.
holler at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I don't think I'm dominant. Hell no.
so you're submissive.
A little bit. If the price is right, your girl just might. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm not submissive to anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you that nigga, then you that nigga. I'm gonna listen. But if you not that nigga, you're not about to tell me what to do. Like, no. How can you? How can you
so
tell me
how
what
you
to
like
do?
women?
I like a mix of the two. I do prefer my man to be dominant, but there are times when, I can be the dominant partner in the bedroom. And I don't have a problem initiating sex. Like, it comes like second nature to me. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. But
Yeah.
You sleep and you just wake up and
yeah. So what about you,
I like
Petty?
that.
Are you dominant or are you the son? I didn't know I was asking.
Right. You see how he looked up at you. So
You're just the mastermind.
no.
Y'all take it too
I
long.
I think it depends.
We man, we you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's like,
because the issue is
I think it depends, right?
Y'all talking about in the bedroom?
Like
you want
Yeah.
me to
Okay.
you want me to honestly.
Right.
I'm always in control.
appreciate that.
I just sometimes let people believe they are.
Okay, so boss man.
Right. That's
Yeah, I
it.
just-
Right.
So hey, listen. Some of us are pawns. Some of us are rooks, knights, queens.
I ain't know
Kings
y'all
on
was
the
talking about
board.
in the bedroom.
In the
But
bedroom.
Oh,
I was just
different
like,
talk now?
No, I
No.
thought y'all was just talking about in general.
This is King Talk.
Okay, King Talk. See, I couldn't answer that question for him.
Okay.
He gotta answer that question.
So the question
next
again.
question. Next
That's
question.
we need to know. Are
Next
you
You
question.
like an
dominant?
aggressive female
Are
or
you? Or you? Yeah.
I don't like aggressive people.
In the
In
bedroom.
the bedroom.
I
Like,
don't
what
mind
if she
aggressive
wants to
people.
tie you
She
up,
could be no.
spank you a little bit,
Nah, none of that.
just a little bit?
None of that. Nah.
Nothing like no blindfolds,
No, none of that.
no
tie me up.
spanking,
I know what you got in your mind.
no happening.
Next time you know and you let nah. don't believe
I
Okay,
done been
so-
out here in the street too long.
Right.
I can't trust nobody to do that to me. Tie me up, nah.
Well,
Yeah,
BDSM
we
is
can
a
write
trust
that.
issue.
Nah.
What about you, Kima?
I think it depends.
She like, oh,
Yeah, because I can be submissive to a certain extent,
Mm-hmm.
and I can also be dominant to a certain extent. Like certain things, I'm just not gonna ask of my man,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
and certain things that he might ask of me is just not gonna happen. Like I used to have this guy that used to always be like, "Oh, I want to pee on you. I want bitch, pee on your mama." Tell her come in the room. I let her come in the room for that little session. I'm not to a certain to a certain extent I could be dominant, and to a certain extent I could be submissive.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm just awesome.
So
100.
I mean, we are long past the age of men being the sole dominant partners in the household, in the bedroom. Um, Now these days it's almost like there was a survey taken, and 75% of men are willing and open to having their women be more dominant, period, in the bedroom, in their life, etc. So I mean, people are very open these days. So in terms of becoming more dominant, I would suggest, you don't really have to start off with the extreme, tying somebody up or anything. You can start off very subtly with like, little activities like lead in. You could give him a kiss, or you could be the one who initiates sexual activity. Your man doesn't necessarily have to be always the initiator. So
So
with you,
I'm taking notes because I'm submissive in the bedroom. I like I was talking about it.
do you ever initiate sex?
No,
Never
never.
at all.
No, I had this one like boyfriend. It took us like 8 months to launch.
Because
It's
neither
like,
one of
damn.
you would initiate.
Yeah, I'm like he's scared. They like you do it. That's the first time I actually had to initiate. We used to sleep
You
in the
just
bed
jumping on him.
together.
So you had
I
to
was
rape
just like,
him.
bro.
You just jumping on him.
Take this thing.
So you had
I
to rape
mean,
him.
no, we used to lay down. You know how you go toot toot, he's still there. You had to literally be like, yeah.
So what you did? You jump on him?
Nah.
Tell the truth.
No holds are barred.
No,
Tell the truth. What
I'm
you did?
basically like, I mean, it's
Mhm.
bitch,
Yeah, come
it's
on,
time. I never initiated, but I have initiated. But just going on 8 months. Come on now.
Was it even any good after all that?
It was.
So
Yeah.
So it was worth the wait. It was
It
worth
was
the
like,
wait.
no, that was too long. He made me mad. I was like,
But you say it was good, so that means it was good enough to be worth the wait.
Yeah.
So you like your man to come to you?
Um, it goes both ways. Like he could come to me or I could come to him. There really
So-
isn't any preference. What about you?
Both ways.
Okay.
That depends on the moment and the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
the vibe is right.
Okay. That's good. So, now remember that the dominant partner is the one who takes charge of what's going on in the bedroom. So, do you see yourself ever being able? Well, it is a trust issue, like I was asking. Would someone be able to tie you up?
No.
Not even if it was like your girlfriend, wife.
What about spanking?
None of that. No tie up. No
Some light spanking?
No
Would
blindfolded.
you?
Spanking don't do it.
No, man.
I never understood that.
How did you?
So
Have
you
you
not
ever
me.
been spanked?
Tying up
Have
does
you
not
ever
mean
allowed
nothing. That just
somebody to
means
spank
like
you?
I don't
incapacitating you for the
I
things
don't
that she's
like-
about to do to you.
I don't
Maybe
like-
she wanna just give you the blowjob of your life, where you can't grab on her head or push her
She
away.
just gotta tell me don't grab.
I
You gotta tie my
Or
hand.
she could maybe sometimes it might get so good you might want to move, like do
I'm
something.
from the
She might
hood.
not.
No nigga can't tap me up.
Nah, man.
Tie me up
I
for
don't
what?
play those kind of games.
So you would not.
I would be
So
like,
what
no.
about you? Would
No
you?
tie.
Would
Tie.
you do like the silk scarf ties?
I
the little
mean,
sexy
I'm
ties.
open to do that. That sounds nice, but what nigga gonna let you do that? I don't know.
No, would you
Tie
let
him
somebody do
up.
it to you? Like tie you up?
I don't think so. I don't even play them type of games.
What about the spanking?
Cause you do initiate, but bitch, I control. I'm not gonna do that. Bitch, my neck is hurting. That's it. Bitch, sorry.
I was just watching this movie.
It don't have
last
to
night.
be. He can tie up your arms just to make you not
No,
move. He
bitch,
can tie your
don't
legs.
tie my
I was just watching this movie last night.
Mm-hmm.
With that Sam.
Listen, tap my arms and my legs. Hell no. I'm gonna be real mad.
But listen, I think the mistake that most people in general make about being, or when you think about dominance and sexual dominance, is that they tend to think that it has to be like
Yes, correct.
dramatic. Like it has to be something really like. When you think of dominance, do you think of like a whole dominatrix?
No, I don't think of it like that. No.
Okay.
There are levels.
Yeah,
Right.
there are levels.
I
to
mean,
it.
that's some weird shit right there to me. I don't think I participate in those type of activities.
Okay, so what type of activities
So
would you be participating
you don't like a little violence, you know?
No.
No
I mean, you
choking?
might could choke me. You might, you know what I'm saying?
Might.
Might. Slap me on the face
Yeah.
or the ass.
Yeah.
Anywhere, face, ass.
Not the face. Don't touch my face.
Even if
Don't
he
touch
slap
my
you on
wig.
your face
Ass.
with his dick,
Don't touch my wig.
Don't touch my motherfucking wig.
who petty does?
You initiate, but I'm kind
She
of.
just don't know now in my mind. I got
Yeah,
to get that.
Yeah, you gotta put the wig. Sometimes it's sexy
Don't
if you
touch
put the
my
wig
wig.
out.
Sorry, don't touch my motherfucking hair. I be mad. Cause I might have some.
But sometimes
blue
might be you
residue
put
in the
your own
back,
hair
bitch.
out.
No.
So what about if he like
That's fine.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But just don't pull it out.
So from the back, if he yanking,
No, do not. I'm gonna be mad. Especially if I got on the wig. Sometimes my shit ain't glued down.
Yeah,
Sometimes the glue residue. Come on now, y'all know we
So-
gonna do a lot.
So Titus, are you like a hair puller? You know?
You gotta put my hair.
No, the
Yes, you can see
woman.
that. It's
pull
so you
your
put
hair.
women's here,
Yeah,
like
during
you.
sex.
Yeah. You know, some girls are like, pull my hair, choke me. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do it.
You gotta do what
Oh,
you
you
gotta
be
do.
waiting for the ass?
No. Some girls.
That's my problem.
Yeah, some girls don't want you to touch their hair. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, girls. Hair,
So,
the hair
my
thing
job-
is a sensitive subject
My
because
job is to do it where you telling me, hey, you know what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just said that's my problem.
yeah.
Getting that hair.
So you just going,
It's gonna be some violence in that shit.
Oh, we would have fought.
sex session is over.
Once it ain't gonna be over. That's when it get good.
Oh, when they go fighting?
Yeah, the good blood pumping through you.
just pay for it, baby. Go get it done tomorrow. So,
So in an effort to be more dominant, you could set up like a BDSM scene and probably initiate stuff by buying toys or little cuffs or one of those type of things. If you like in a relationship, in a good relationship
Right, a
where
good
you feel
relationship.
secured, because that's one of the things where you trust your partner. Do you see that you could probably set up one of those scenes?
What?
talking about the tie
Mm-hmm.
thing.
If they tie us
Well,
up,
you guys
or
are
we
not with the
tie
tying
them.
thing, but there's other things you could use, like for guys, you could use the nipple clamps on the women,
What the hell is that?
like the clamps that you put on the nipples and it like squeezes it like that.
Oh, I won't participate.
And they have this other little rolling thing
Oh,
that
you
you
don't
can
like
like
the nipples
roll.
pinched?
No, not with no squeezy thing.
I mean, but I
It
think you
sound-
can control it. You can control how tight you do it.
Y'all is kinky.
Yeah, okay.
No, I've never tried that. I want
Hey,
to try
I'm just
it.
learning from you. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I have. You gave me some, right? But
Yeah, I gave you some.
they hurt. When I try to put it on there, they hurt so bad.
So
I have
what
to
you
get a
use it?
different one. Something that's not so.
Yeah. I think, like she said, if you trust in that person
Mhm.
and you've been talking to them for a while or whatever, y'all want to get a little wild and crazy, maybe. I can't say what I want to
That
do.
you put your handcuff.
But for now, you haven't experienced that yet.
No.
So if the person put your handcuff and left you in the house.
No, but that's not the
That's
point
not-
of
that's not-
it.
Yeah,
Nah, I
exactly.
don't
That's why
know
she
what
said
she's thinking.
trusting someone you
Man.
love, someone you care about.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'll just go through some of the pointers of how to be more dominant in the bedroom. So you can remember that as the dom, you are the one who's in charge. You're the one who's responsible. So also you have to know your tools, like be familiar with your ties, your cuffs, etc. If you're gonna do that. Also negotiate safety and limits before you begin. Okay, so you can have like a safe word, or you and your partner can set up limitations like, okay, well, this is okay for me, but I don't want you sticking your finger in my butt. Like different stuff like that. Limitations, like, that's why exactly.
Right.
That's why you have a conversation prior to, and you set up what your limitations are. Like, okay, do you allow girls to suck your balls?
You are a loud girl.
Yeah, well, is that part of
There's
the?
a
Some
very
guys
shit
don't
in the
even.
word and wipe
No,
his ass
because
with
some
it,
guys
right?
don't even want you.
No, but that's the part of
Okay,
When she
so when
doing
she's
it, that's
sucking your dick, she go to the walls, right?
That's part of the
Yeah.
stuff.
She-
What
suck my
about
dick too,
what
she-
about your perineum? Your gooch. You see, that's why you have to set up limitations. You have to let her know, hey, don't touch the gooch. So since she can't touch the gooch, she can't lick your ass, right?
No, I don't know.
Some niggas do.
Yeah, that's.
So
no.
do you lick balls?
Oh yeah, girl.
No holes are barred.
Don't
No
worry
holes
about
are
what
barred.
I
Also
do,
the cracks
Daddy.
there.
We worried
The
now.
cracks there.
If the price is right, the girl just might. That's
Yeah.
my answer.
That's it.
So she's sucking dick and balls.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation where, like, you know, you were looking down to his perineum, like, you know, that little gooch, the little pouch?
Nah.
That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a lie.
Right, with that laugh behind it, yeah, that's a lie.
No.
She holding back
No,
on us.
Why you
no.
holding back?
So Titus, do you eat ass?
Nah.
You sure you don't eat ass?
Never.
What
Not
about
yet.
you,
My
Miss
life.
Lady?
No.
I never did that in my life.
Have you had your ass ate?
Never.
It's pretty good.
I'm straight.
Have you
I
had
don't,
your
I
ass
don't
ate?
like it.
Oh,
Okay.
so somebody did it.
So you see,
Yeah.
that's why I said
I
you
thought I
gotta
told
set up
something before too. I don't like that either.
exactly.
either.
You gotta set up
It's
limitations.
nasty.
So what's nasty? Nothing that you do with your partner is nasty.
What's
So-
the total? What's feelings it should get?
Yeah, I'm not
What?
feeling it.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't like that
I
either, but that's
just
why
feel
it's
like
But
nasty.
don't mind me, because
no, but I'm just saying.
I'm doing other things.
I had somebody lick the
Plenty
back of my
action,
kneecap. I'm just like, you stupid.
You what?
dumb.
You lick the
Lick
back
the back
of
of your
your
kneecap. Like, you're
So-
stupid and you dumb. What are you doing? Like, now you're going to
Nah,
call
that's
for fight.
somebody trying
You
all
weird.
kinds of
Too
shit.
much.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so also you can prepare for the worst, like, you know, just in case you're doing something and something goes awry, or have like have a kit, a first aid kit, just in case something goes awry.
What the hell? A first aid kid?
Yeah.
What kind of damage he
Well, you know,
doing?
sex get dangerous. It can.
No, with
But
dominance.
that's not that type of.
Yeah.
I don't want that type of play.
Yeah,
No.
me either.
Bitch, you been up
With
there.
dominance, start light with little stuff, and then you could go up further. Like, you could test your limits to see what you want to do, or probably what you want to get involved in. And respect your safe words. Have you ever had to give someone a safe word?
I probably should, right?
Yeah, Petty, you probably should. And always check with your partner
That's how I
prior
got
to
in
and
trouble
after.
once.
How you got in trouble?
Because it wasn't no safe word.
How far
Shit.
did you go?
You try to
Too
kill her?
damn far.
I don't even want to know them.
You know how far I went?
How
The
tell
next
us.
day she called me. She said, "Bitch, I should call the police."
Oh shit.
Damn.
what you did to
I
the
thought I
girl?
was going in.
What did
What
you
you
do?
did?
I thought
He
going in.
aggressive as
It's
hell.
some shit I might
I
go
can
to jail
tell
for.
him. He aggressive.
I mean,
But
when
should
you
you
call
call
out
the
a
police?
little bit of what you
He
would
like
go
to
to
fight
jail
and he
for.
aggressive.
Damn.
And she probably was saying,
Was there
stop,
any
he probably
blood
said,
being
okay.
shattered? Was blood shattered?
If she could speak, then you ain't doing what you're doing.
Oh my God.
What?
So
If
she
she not
passed out.
talking,
So
she's
she passed
not
out.
doing it right.
Close. She was all right. She lived.
Did she talk to you after that?
Did
Yeah,
any
she just had
any one of her body parts bled?
Not from
I'm scared for the girl.
No.
She just had a
'Cause I
baby.
don't like.
She was bruised. Her tonsils? What was bruised?
Patty, you are doing it wrong because it actually states that during the course you have to check in with the person to make sure that they're okay.
Him
You
checking
have to-
in? Yeah, right.
You have to
Fuck
pay
that, check it
attention
in
to
for.
your partner's behavior
I'm coming and
also.
going at the same
He
time. baby.
aggressive. I could see that.
And again, like
But
when
some
you
girl
were,
love shit like that.
when
Left
you
down.
just like when you mentioned, oh, if someone could handcuff you
I've
and
been
leave
better.
you
That
there
was my urge.
in a
I was
dominance
introduced.
situation, you're not supposed to leave your partner at any point in time, especially not leave your partner
Because
while
of
they're
Handcuffed.
handcuffed or
Right.
tied up. So that definitely isn't supposed to happen.
And that's
Ah.
like light work, like handcuffs
Right.
and stuff. Some people really like to be like in a whole body armor where the only thing they can breathe out of is like
It's
a
a
little
straw.
straw they put in the mouth and everything else is
No, I can't do that.
me either. Cause I'm like,
I don't want to even.
I
And
think
you know
that's
what's so funny?
weird.
I could
I
do
know.
that to someone.
And in the worst case scenario,
Dead
if something
ass
goes
Exactly.
wrong, don't panic and seek the necessary assistance
straw,
for
wait
your
for the straw.
partner.
in the
Petty.
mouth so they can breathe. So everything is
I'm
sealed up
first
in like a
responder.
Oh Lord,
and
never
some
mind.
type of
That's
body
That's some
thing.
kinky
That's how she
So-
got. A first responder. Don't worry
That's
about
how she's okay. So that involved like a choking.
it. I just said I'm first responder.
You choked the bitch
I
out
know how
until she
to
couldn't even
first respond.
And then you had to,
Contact,
and then
What
you
tried
had
to
to
perform
do
CPR?
you had to perform
I know,
CPR.
She couldn't breathe.
I'm just saying first responder.
Yeah, she should have called the police.
There's a HIPAA information that is.
You ain't have no
I
damn
don't
way
wanna
for her to sign.
What?
That's crazy.
Anyway,
Sometimes you gotta enjoy life.
You like being choked till you pass.
just a
Back
little
out.
woozy.
See,
I don't like the woozy feeling.
But
So
anyway,
you experienced that before.
I don't like the woozy.
So you experienced it before.
When they let go, you come back, but I don't like that feeling.
I'm saying you've been there before.
I've been there before. But I don't like it.
how many times?
Once.
Only once?
Mm-hmm.
How many
Okay.
times you been there?
I don't know. Anyways, let's think
She
about
said she don't know
something.
shit like that.
Let's think about something that's more on your level, since the dominance isn't part of it. Like, when you think about sex, like, what are you interested in? Like, what do you like?
What you mean? What do I like?
Like, what do you like? Like, you know.
I mean,
Okay, let's be more specific. A fantasy. What's your fantasy?
I like different things.
Yeah, but
Something
everybody
you
has a
haven't done
fantasy,
yet
something-
that you would like to do, like, I don't even want to tell you my fantasy, but
Go ahead.
some like his fantasy.
please. Let me relax.
Leave me alone, Patty.
They gonna
Yeah,
Like
take you
his
way out
fantasy
the
is
box.
to have sex with a small person, like a little person.
A midget.
A small
I-
person.
if I can't call her a midget, I don't want it.
You want to have sex with a midget?
Him.
I want
That's
that.
his fantasy. I have
Like,
my
look,
own
I
fantasy.
will be fucking.
Like them
midgets,
little midget I be seeing on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he likes. A little
What
person.
that girl name was working at?
I know
No, but he
what you're
wants a
talking about,
pretty one.
Oh,
That little midget, the stripper.
Yeah, I know.
That's her name.
Yeah, that's her name.
So you thought about like that?
yeah, that's what he wants.
So,
But that's his fantasy. So what's
so
your
what's
fantasy?
your fantasy?
Sex in the cemetery, in the elevator. And
I mean, I didn't try different places like the movie theater. You know, a lot of different places.
So you really don't have a fantasy. You lived out all your fantasies.
Yeah.
So what was one of your fantasies that you did live on?
Everywhere I want to try it, I did it already.
Like where?
Elevator.
Elevators.
You know, elevator got reporters in it.
They won't give a damn. Movie theaters.
Definitely now.
At the
That's
beach
what I want.
outside. At the beach.
Okay.
I want
Everywhere.
What about you?
What about you?
My fantasy?
Mhm.
Probably doing it on a private jet.
So where's the worst place? You already did it before.
It's good.
Are you the interviewer or the interviewee?
You
No,
doing a good
that's
job.
We all asking questions, right?
The worst place
Yeah.
Mhm.
or the weird or the
The weirdest or
Both of them, if you want to.
You're like, damn, I couldn't believe that happened.
You know, whatever that came to mind when you did that laugh, tell us about
Yeah.
it.
right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Y'all is nosy as fuck.
That's why it's no holds are barred.
You want
And we
King
want
Talk
to know
Miami?
about all
Yeah.
the whole stories.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Outside.
Outside where?
Outside where?
At a college
Okay.
campus. Like halfway through the door, halfway outside, like, ooh, I hope the baby
Man, I done did it all the way.
But you know, this not back in the days, but this back before cameras was so easy to get.
Yeah.
Bitches pull their camera out. It's no safe zone. Of course, we all done did it on the balconies before, you know, on a,
In the
80th
car.
floor,
Yeah, no.
something like that.
So what's the
I don't have any.
She
Done
she
it all.
lived out
She
all
done
her
done it
fantasies.
all.
damn.
And
What
I
about
haven't
you?
lived my,
You, yeah.
I want
She'll
to
about to be
peg
fucked up
a
now.
black guy.
Pig.
Like I want to fuck a black guy in the
With a strap?
ass. Yeah, with a strap.
You're
Oh.
rich.
Some people will let
I
you do it.
told you.
I'm trying to find
Crazy,
them, like,
man.
I told you.
I really want to
We
find
asked you
a
for
guy.
yours.
They're not
and
gonna
you
feel
were being like,
comfortable though.
Crazy.
She.
That's my fantasy though.
Nah, man. You need to take
I
it.
Then
probably-
what if they like it? Now you got the motherfucker hold up the end of the ball of dingaling.
So you might just
If
find
they
you,
like it, that's good.
you
'Cause-
might just find you one of them.
So you don't think that's gay?
yeah, but I don't want it to be my guy. I mean, I just want it to be like a fun guy. Like
Fun.
I'm not gonna have sex with him. I'm just gonna do him. I'm gonna penetrate him. He's not gonna penetrate me, and he gonna suck me up.
And he gonna
We got some
You
guys
gonna
that
suck
do
the strap on.
What?
You know, suck me up.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's my fantasy.
Good luck with that.
I mean, I come to the conclusion that I probably never live my fantasy out, but it's okay.
Don't say that. Words are powerful. If you want to do it, you'll be able to do it. Anything.
You seem like you're interested in that now.
I'm definitely not. I'd be bad, like, you could do that. But I don't put no limits on nobody. People do all type of stuff behind closed doors, so.
So what about you? What's your limits?
My limits with what?
Well,
As far as in what I would let a guy do to
Mhm.
me, he can't put it in my booty hole. I'm just like, no.
You never tried that before?
No anal sex.
So you tried.
He must have been
So you tried
really,
it.
really large.
So you tried before.
They say that the
No. There you tried before.
not really.
You said couldn't.
He was interested in on a lot of things about you.
So it was not really, or it didn't fit. Which
Not
one?
really. Not really. I was like,
So
my
you
booty
tried
hurting.
So you tried it.
So y'all tried to put the head in at least.
He did, but I wasn't with that shit. I wasn't with it anyway.
Y'all
But they
was-
say your G spot is in your ass.
That's
No,
for men.
They said that for all of us.
No,
No, I think that's just for
that's
men.
wrong.
But
That's just
how?
wrong.
I don't get
So
that
you
though.
like it, right?
So for men, that's
Mhm.
on some whole nother level shit.
Yeah, you can make a man come by sticking your finger in his asshole.
And touching his
So
prostate
ready
just
for
the right
show.
way.
Yeah,
As soon as y'all get here. I'm ready for the show.
Oh.
So, have you had anal sex before?
You
never
never
tried?
with a woman. You never stuck your cum gun in a woman's booty hole.
What about your finger?
The thumb.
None of that.
I thought they said put the thumb in the butt.
In your
None of that.
You don't have a thumb in your ass.
You got a thumb in your ass, right?
Yeah, see,
I like my dick, girl.
yeah. That's how I know you in it.
All
Cause
right.
that's you don't just all of a sudden try.
I feel like
He
when you
stuck
do
that
all
thumb
this
in
for a
it.
female is when you can't
No,
satisfy the
that's
female. You
not
try to do
what you
different
try,
things to please her. I never had that problem. So
Okay, but why don't you think of it on the level of just like being adventurous and discovering each other and doing new things? You can look at it from two different perspectives.
Yeah, you can't make
You
sex.
cannot be-
Sex gets boring. Like the same. You got to introduce different things into your
Right.
bedroom, and anal sex is not something that you have to do like on every sexual encounter.
Right.
my sex ain't boring because I never found somebody to told me it's boring. So,
What's your longest relationship?
6-7 years.
And for 6-7 years, y'all just had regular sex.
Regular
Yeah, I mean,
missionary.
I eat pussy. It's my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
But-
thought he would say that's my thing. I was
no,
like,
it's my girl.
that's my thing.
Every man eat pussy. I'm not gonna just eat any, random girl you just met, whatever. But if you're my girlfriend, a different stuff. You feel me?
So you just fucking
I
and
started
eating pussy.
doing that recently.
And you just
What?
want
Only eating certain.
you just want to
pussy.
fuck and get your dick sucked.
Also, before you were just eating everything?
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
everybody got a little hole in it.
Feel me?
Nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like you should want to introduce
They said your
something.
diva hiding something. I don't know.
But I wouldn't
Man,
mess with
y'all
any type of
motherfucking
thing.
what you hiding, kid?
I ain't hiding shit.
So think of it like this: why would I mess with a
No,
female
look.
that I wouldn't? Like, why would I
Mess with someone
that I
that you
wouldn't
wouldn't
do
want to, yeah. I mean,
It
but I guess this
depends.
is probably at the stage that you're at right now. Whereas before,
No,
probably you
at
had
the
a
stage
point.
now it'd be
That shit crazy now these days.
yeah.
I think it
I
depends
think
on
I've
the
always
person.
been like that.
Cause me, like, I'm not a kisser. I done been in a full relationship. Like, bitch, you can't kiss me.
In a relationship?
Yeah.
So
You
they
don't
can't.
And he was okay with that?
They
You
can't
don't-
mess
you
don't-
with your hair.
You don't like to kiss?
They
I
can't
don't
like
like
be
the kiss.
dominant.
I don't like
But
to
you
kiss.
like sucking dick, right?
But I gotta really love you. I don't like sucking dick.
Oh,
But you
You
do it.
gotta give me you gotta if you up to that level, like if I feel like you deserve it, it's levels to that shit.
Damn.
They gotta
It is.
deserve. They
They
gotta
gotta
deserve
deserve
it.
Everybody, it's your man.
Don't matter.
So what's
you
the level?
got
What's
to
the level?
deserve it. I got a cap. Like, okay, if he give me this amount, bitch, he get it. I'm just
man.
saying.
Nah, this
You my
right,
nigga,
right?
but that's how I am. That's just me. I don't like to suck dick. I don't.
So he's not
But
your
if
man.
you don't
But when
took
you
care
do
of
it,
me
you
and
do it good.
But if you did what you had to do,
And then
for
you gonna
me,
go-
it's
you
like,
gonna go crazy.
damn, I got to suck that dick. I ain't got no choice.
Are you good at it though?
Now that she talking about,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
she talking about like that.
Yeah. Are you any good at it?
Baby
Like,
style.
that would be
I
the
want-
next question.
I want somebody who will suck dick so good it open my pockets up.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, you open the pockets up, you get that tiger like.
See that
Hey,
that
you
type of
gotta be
head
first. You know what I'm
out.
saying? Like, yo, God damn, what she doing?
I feel like it has to be a connection. It has to be a connection.
I don't want
So
repeated.
you just said that you don't really like doing it.
I don't want
So I'm just
repeated
trying- So are you
head.
good at it?
I want profitable head.
I don't know. Maybe
What
not.
they tell you, yes, baby, I like it, or
Yeah, they do.
Niggas gonna always say that.
No, I had
You
one
wet
that was like, what the
something
fuck
Nah,
you doing
man.
while you
If
playing
it's
games?
not like man,
I
what he
Yeah,
told you?
What
For
the
the
fuck you
majority
doing,
of
bitch?
dudes, let me. I'll just be honest. For the majority of dudes, long as it's wet and it's a hole, niggas like, oh.
some girls.
No,
like
but I had
that.
somebody
Some
tell
girls
me
use
no,
their teeth,
like,
all
what
type
you
of shit. Like,
trying?
yo, I'm straight.
But
So you don't like when
when
they
you got a
use
dude
teeth.
who's a connoisseur,
You gotta be using your teeth.
when he's a
Just
connoisseur,
go- just
he gonna be
lips
oh, no.
and-
Yeah, you can't use your teeth fucking. Come on, man. You tripping, bro.
Oh.
Tell her,
I
hey,
stopped talking.
Do you
to
like
my
when they
girl.
deep throat it, or do you like when they stay like?
it don't matter what she do, but don't try to fight.
Because some guys like the deep throat, where they want to hit the back of your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talk about
Of course.
Or do you like for a woman to stick to like the sensitive part of your
Nah,
penis?
I mean,
Talk
Deep
your
throat?
shit. Talk your shit.
talk your shit, baby.
Talk your shit.
Can you deep throat?
Yeah, she could.
You
See
gotta
that?
be-
You see that, right?
Right.
She just showed you. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that she could.
I don't.
No,
I don't.
I
I
feel
don't.
like-
I don't
No,
want.
I feel like this. You can't ask somebody that because there's different sizes.
This is King Talk Miami.
I'm
No,
There's
saying
no,
you
no,
different
can't
no.
ask
sizes, she
somebody.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
saying you can't say, oh, do you do deep because they probably had a small thing.
4 inches, you could
Anybody-
deep throat that. But if you talk about 10 inches, you
Right.
can't do nothing.
Can you
with
do a 10-inch?
Talking about that snake,
I
baby.
don't,
you
well,
gotta-
me, I run from big dinglings. I do. I run like you would never hunch me. I be like, no. Like I had one guy. We was talking for like 3 months. We finally was about to do it. The dingling was too big. I told him, hell, motherfucker, no. I was mad at him. It was too big. Like it was real big. Like this was some shit I ain't never seen before. I said, bitch, why the fuck you ain't tell me?
I had one of those before.
Like
too.
you could have
Why
warned
would a
me.
nigga tell you what he got going on?
I'm just saying.
Why not?
Nah, man.
Like,
When your stuff is
So
too
you
No,
big,
his shit was.
you gotta
I'm
warn
talking
them.
about that shit was so huge. I said, well, who the fuck did you was letting you like fuck them? Like I was asking him questions. I wanted to
So
know.
you run.
I ran, bitch, and never came back.
So you
That's
didn't
messed
even
up,
try.
I did, and I said, oh no, baby, I gotta say this whole for my husband, boo. You is just somebody I kind of, you know,
How
you
you know? How you
alright.
know he wasn't gonna be your husband?
he
He
probably
wasn't
was
gonna be
putting the
my
breast
husband.
cacao on there.
No, bitch, she was too big. It was
What's
too
the
big. I'm
best
sorry.
cacao?
You know what that
You
is.
should know about good cacao. No, I don't know about that.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
he
know
probably
how-
had
I
to
don't
grease
know how
his
that
shit
shit
up
look
a
like.
little bit too much, but I asked
And I'm
him.
Haitian. I don't even know
No,
how that shit look like. 'Cause
I
I ain't
asked
gotta
him. I asked
use that.
him, did he, you
Baby, I'm
know,
6'5".
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know about them, but I'm 6'5".
but I asked him. He
You
was
feel
like,
what I'm
no, he
saying?
ain't take
So I
nothing.
ain't gotta use this shit.
So you saying you blessed?
I'm blessed.
Blessed.
I'm blessed, baby. No complaint in my hand. You feel me?
You do have long arms.
Baby, I'm 6'5". Everything gonna be long.
I met tall guys that weren't.
Hey,
Kilo,
Right,
you never
just
met
like
tall
they
guys?
say
Tall
fat
guys,
niggas
yeah,
got little
big
dinglings.
guys.
That's not all true.
That
Yo,
was like
I know about
5
them
inches,
other
and
guys.
you were like,
They
where
say
the rest
fat
of
niggas
it?
got
I know I'm
dinglings.
blessed. Thank God I'm blessed.
I-
You feel me? Thank God.
Whereas then I've met
5
the
inches.
short
That means they're
one.
not even long as this phone.
I'm
Exactly. Then,
blessed.
then you meet the growers and the showers. Like, so are you a grower or a shower?
Man, listen.
What's a grower?
Like some people,
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like this, but then when you go to do it, it's like dog dick. It gets big.
Right.
No, but
And
that's
then some men
that's-
just naturally are hung, and that's the size of the stuff.
Oh,
so are
yeah.
you a grower or a shower?
Oh.
When it's shriveled up, do it get this small?
nah. That's like my.
They said, is it small?
Like
Is
when
it
it's
big
not
or soft?
hard, it's like really small, and then when
That's
it gets
everybody when your shit not small.
big.
It's
No,
not, the
not
same length.
everybody.
Nah, it's not the same
Some
length when it's
people-
hard and when it's not hard.
That's what I
Everybody-
said.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people.
No, but I'm just saying that's every
I
man.
mean,
No, that's not
That gonna be my
everybody.
new
Baby,
move
trust me.
right
No,
It's
not
not
every man.
everybody.
Listen, we see more dicks than you, okay?
Okay,
Oh,
but-
shit.
No,
Oh,
listen, I'm talking about. Listen,
there. You
man,
right.
I'm a man.
Yeah, but not every
When your
man
dick
is like
is soft, it's not the same length
Sometimes
That's
on soft, they still have a nice.
They have a
length.
nice
Of
length.
course, but it's still
And it
shrink.
get hard,
It's
and
still
they
shrink.
just get a little extra.
It's
but
still shrink a little
sometimes
bit, but
it
when it's
shrink down to nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
And then when they get aroused, it gets like super big, like dog penises. Like I've seen that
I
happen.
don't know.
Bitch had me fooled.
So you think, okay, and then what?
You
And
had
then-
you food
Yeah, me
and
fooled.
had your ass against that wall.
And
And then
then
you
that
start
shit grew
climbing,
out,
the.
I was like, Jesus
Gee-
Christ.
Gee whitters.
Yeah.
What we look like, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit.
Okay, so I mean, we do appreciate you guys
I know.
coming in.
I learned a lot from you today.
And sharing with us. I hope we didn't shock y'all too much.
Right.
And thank you for sharing. Go ahead and tell our audience again where they can find you, what music you have coming out, what you got going on, anything about your businesses that you want them to know.
Your Instagram names, where they can find you.
Titus Vincent, every platform. The EP is out called Fun Time. New single out on the street featuring J Diva, My Smith. Video coming out soon. I'm already working on the second EP. A lot of songs with different people. I don't want to name them yet, but look out, man. We coming.
Okay.
Shout out the office. You already know that's where I'm at. The house. #1 strip club in the planet.
Me, you can find me on IG, JAYDIVA_91_. Don't call me, ask me about the motherfucking sex. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they gonna be blowing up your shit. I nigga say you lying already.
And tell him about his business.
I don't know.
I don't want to share my Facebook because, you know, Facebook and IG is two different worlds.
Definitely.
Family, friends, church members are on Facebook, while people and famous people are on. Instagram.
Go to church.
No, I'm just saying, you know, it's certain stuff that I put on
I
Facebook
hear
that I
you.
don't put on IG, so I don't want to share my IG. I don't
Yeah.
want my IG fans on my Facebook at all.
Yeah.
You can catch me, you know, on there. I do have music out. I'm not the remix queen right now, so I got some originals coming. You know, I done remixed everything, so original music coming, EP coming, video, dances, all that. Y'all make sure y'all check me out.
And the name of your business?
The name of my business is JB's Dance Company. And I didn't want to share that because we just got onto all type of stuff. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't want to talk about the kids right now.
Okay.
One more thing. All you artists
People
out
have
there.
kids.
I know
Well,
they do have kids,
People
but
who doing what we talking about.
exactly
ain't got
they do.
kids,
But
they
you
will
know,
be.
they really
Have
hold,
kids.
they really hold like teachers to a certain standard. But I really like broke those barriers because when I first started doing music, it was super clean,
Mhm.
kind of like cheesy. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And then I said, let me try experiment. And I did one little dirty song. And my parents were like, oh my God, Miss King, you did that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, y'all bitches don't give a fuck, huh?
Mhm.
So fuck it. Fuck it. Get money,
You hear what
fuck
she's
it.
talking about on the verse on that song we just played?
Yeah.
Okay then. Shout out MIA Shooter. Y'all need beats. Holla MIA Shooter. Miss ENT. We got the beats on deck. We've been grinding. There's a lot of beats you hear in the club. Produced by MIA Shooter. Y'all stop playing. Shorty T, what's up?
Okay. So Patty, you're gonna play what?
I said you get money.
What they do, T?